Several roles to share with you today in this video. They are in the fashion industry, in healthcare, and in the home services industry. They are all fully remote. They range up to $107K per year, and none of them require you to have a degree. So if any of that piques your interest, please stick around. First, I want to welcome you back to Home Base Haven, your safe haven for real work from home jobs. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining us. Please be sure you check the description box below and grab your free download. It's a printable I created for you with 15 clickable links to 15 remote job sites to help you with your job search. So in addition to bringing you several roles throughout the week here on this channel, you can also utilize that download as well to help you on your way. So check that out if you haven't gotten it already, and by signing up for that you also get signed up for my email list where I send out email exclusive leads every week, and I share some side hustles that I've been personally using that work for me to bring in some extra cash, and then I give you a recap of videos from this channel that you may have missed throughout the week. So thank you again. Let's go ahead and jump into the first role. This is with the company Medley. They are a healthcare company. They are a startup, and they're in the healthcare staffing sector of healthcare, and they're looking for a customer support rep. And it says, as a fully remote team of sharp, collaborative, and entrepreneurial individuals, we are dedicated to redefining the way healthcare workers and facilities work together to provide for patients. And they let you know right away that the pay is $20.44 to $22.72 per hour. And it says that they're seeking a motivated customer support rep to join their customer support team, of course. And then they give you a little bit of a breakdown in what you'll be doing. Of course, you'll be interacting with the end users, aka the customers. You're going to provide timely, empathetic, and personalized support. You'll be helping with troubleshooting their platform. So any issues that customers and users may be having, you can help them with. Collaboration and feedback. You're going to bridge communication between the Medley customer base and internal cross-functional teams such as compliance, account management, trust and safety, and QA to resolve end user inquiries. And process optimization. You're going to provide internal feedback and suggestions for support operations and product improvements. So essentially you're going to be helping just to grow their platform, make it better, help the users with any issues they're having, and help bring those issues back to the internal team so that they can make any tweaks and fixes as needed. So that's just a very brief overview of what the role entails. What they're looking for you to have is a minimum of 2 years experience in customer service, customer support, customer operations, or customer experience role. So preferably in a software environment. A plus is experience with automation like chatbots and AI. Of course, we all know how rapidly AI has grown over the past couple of years, so you're going to start seeing that more and more often in these roles. Them looking for people that know how to utilize AI. Because it's everywhere and it's going to continue to be everywhere. So, and they also don't specify specific industry for customer service. So if you've just worked customer service in any role, any industry, that counts towards this experience. They want you to have a typing speed of 65 words per minute or higher, a proven track record of exceeding customer expectations and arriving at successful outcomes while under pressure. Ability to interact with customers, of course, at various levels of technical and non-technical depth. So you have to have patience and be able to walk people through different steps and kind of break things down in a way that they can understand. Outstanding problem solving, organization, prioritization, and multitasking skills with sharp attention to detail. Eager and quick to learn new technology tools, welcomes constant changes to drive efficiency, and must have worked in a Mac environment with proficiency in web-based tools such as Google Workspace. A plus is familiarity with Slack, Intercom, Zoom, Salesforce, Jira, and Text Expander. So a lot of these communication and customer relationship management tools. And then they give you some benefits and perks that you would get in this role. So a pretty standard package, competitive compensation based on experience and performance, long-term incentives like 401k, healthcare benefits. They believe in a work-life balance, paid parental leave. They are a mission-driven company. Ownership, drive meaningful business impact on a team while you helped while you help build and define what that team means, and they work primarily in a digital environment. So they are a fully remote team. So again, that's the company Medley. Let's look at the next one. This is a part-time role, and this is with Rent the Runway. You may have heard of them before. You can literally rent clothing items they have on their platform. I haven't used it personally, but I know it's very popular. And you can just rent certain outfits if you just need it for maybe a special occasion or a specific event, but it's not something that you want to purchase outright all the way and just keep forever just sitting in your closet for one-time use. This is a great option for you on the customer side. As an employee, they're looking for a remote part-time customer experience associate. And it says this: customer experience lives and breathes our mission of empowering our customers to feel amazing. We've been called fit gurus, shipping virtuosos, and even fashion therapists. Customer experience is truly the heart of our business and has a major impact on our continued success. You'll be working on a great team with supportive team leaders. So about the job. As a customer experience associate, you'll ensure every customer enjoys the Cinderella experience, synonymous with our brand, serving as subject matter experts, customer service associates. That's the kind of abbreviation for that. They deliver empathetic, detail-oriented solutions across all potential channels, so social media, chat, email, phones, and text. And our agents understand the passion for resilience, flexibility, multitasking, and knowledge of Rent the Runway's policies, okay? And they go here and tell you that you will have a 4-week virtual training, and it's Monday through Friday, 4:30 a.m. to, not 4:30 a.m., my goodness, 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern. And it says this rigorous program covers orientation, customer experience interaction preparation, real-time live chat and email experience, and culminates in a knowledge assessment ensuring readiness for production. So this tells me they have a really robust, dense but informative training program, and they really want to make sure that you're well prepared to speak to their clientele, of course, okay? And it says all new hires must attend our 4-week virtual training Monday through Friday, again, those same times, beginning on June 2nd. So they're letting you know when they want you to start, which is June 2nd. So that's good to know up front. And they're hiring for the the following shifts: Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern, Wednesday to Saturday, where it would be Wednesday to Friday would be 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern, Saturday 1 to 6 p.m. Eastern, or you can do a Sunday to Wednesday shift, with Sunday being 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. and Monday through Wednesday being 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. So several different options. Remember, this is a part-time role, so these are the part-time options they have available. And it says, please note this is a remote role. However, candidates must reside as permanent residents in one of the following states, and international remote work is prohibited. So keep that in mind. You must live in either Massachusetts, Colorado, Oregon, Texas, Illinois, Arizona, Florida, Virginia, Tennessee, or Kansas. The starting pay for this role is non-negotiable and varies by work location. So if you live in these states here, it'll be $16 per hour. And unfortunately, if you live in Tennessee or Kansas, it's only $14.50 per hour. So that's obscenely low. That's insanely low. But if you just need something, again, this is part-time, so if you just kind of need something extra, you don't need it to be your main source of income or a significant source of income, this could still be a good option for you. So I just wanted to share that role. Next, we have this company, and it is Out Today Home Services, and they're looking for an administrative assistant, remote anywhere within the U.S. And it says the administrative assistant is going to provide administrative support to ensure efficient office operations. They maintain physical and digital filing systems, answer phone calls, and direct callers to appropriate personnel, schedules appointments, signs for incoming packages, which that part I'm confused about. It must be virtually because this is a fully remote role. And it says clients and other visitors. They also let you know the pay for this is $26 up to $28 per hour. Then they go into the breakdown, and this is also part-time if I didn't mention that already. They break down the responsibilities of the role more in detail. Let's look at what they want you to have to apply. Excuse me. Skills, knowledge, and expertise, time management, computer proficiency, attention to detail, communication, organization and adaptability, problem solving, customer service, multitasking, and confidentiality. So it's pretty straightforward, pretty short list. They don't even go into much more detail. They kind of just give you these key phrases, so it makes it easy to make sure those are all in your resume. So forgive me, I just hit my ring on the table. And the benefits package is medical, prescription insurance, 401k, flexible spending account, paid time off, and sick days off. They are also hiring for an ordering, processing, information, and data entry role that's also part-time, fully remote, and has a similar salary. This is $25 to $28 per hour. As a team member of ordering, processing support, you will service spare parts, sales order management, work with internal and external customers, entering parts orders, and management of orders through delivery to customer, and also engage in reverse logistics management. And they get more into detail here. What they want you to have, this is a little more detailed in terms of what they're looking for. Direct customer support experience, including administrative experience, order processing experience, or an equivalent combination of formal training in logistics, data processing, marketing, internal business, finance, and so forth. Proficient in utilizing business tools such as email, Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. Experience with HCM, Workday, SAP, Salesforce, equivalent. They go on from there. So productivity software, things like that. Typical education and experience, associate degree or equivalent, 1 to 3 years of related experience. And then, of course, we just went over what their benefits package looks like. So again, that's Out Today is the company, and they are home services brand. Out Today Home Services. Let's go into the next role. And so far, if you're finding any value in any of these roles so far, and anything that piques your interest or can benefit you or someone you know, please make sure you share this video, like this video, leave a comment if you have, want to share what other kind of roles you're looking for, if you're going to apply to any of these roles, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet for more leads. This next company is Included Health. They're looking for a member experience specialist. As you can tell by the name, this is a healthcare company. This is a full-time remote role as well. It says member experience specialists are responsible for navigating complex member escalations, assessing detractors from member satisfaction surveys, and working cross-functionally with internal teams to provide favorable outcomes to our members. This role plays a crucial role within the service quality team. And they go into the breakdown of the responsibilities. You're going to monitor case accuracy and data input for valid analysis. I'm not going to go through all of these, just going to pick out a few. Create action plans to address widespread issues raised by member feedback. Work closely with internal teams and leaders to provide a single point of contact for complex or high-profile member issues. You're going to draft job aids to support new initiatives, and it just goes on from there. To acquire qualifications, mastery of de-escalation techniques and customer service, competence with reading and cleaning data for analysis, creating compelling visuals from data to tell a story, show initiative to identify and solve issues at scale, manage multiple priorities with strong decision-making ability, highly organized and able to work with minimal supervision, and demonstrates high levels of emotional intelligence and empathy. And then when we go down to the pay here, so there's a wide range. On the low end, it's $63,670 per year, plus equity, plus benefits, so it goes up from there. And then at the top end is $107,601, plus again that equity benefits, so much more than that there. Now they break it down by different zones, as several companies do. That is very common. Typically, they would then spell out for you in the job description which states fall in which zones. But this one, it says here, your recruiter can share details of geographic alignment upon inquiry. So fortunately, you would have to either just go ahead and try to contact the recruiter, or you can apply if you're interested, and then, speak to a recruiter that way. Hopefully they'll reach out to you, and then you can get more details on that. And maybe elsewhere on their site they might have this spelled out, but most likely they don't, just based on them not having it here. So that just gives you an idea of what you can expect. You can probably just even Google these zones. They probably are kind of across the board. From what I've seen, they generally tend to be pretty much the same. Of course, the higher end is probably going to be your far coast, like the West Coast, far East Coast states that would fall into this category, and everything else kind of mixing in between. But that is your range there. Again, that's included health, and they're looking for a member experience specialist. And that is the last role for today. Please make sure, again, you grab your free download down below. Utilize earnbetter.com as a free AI job assistant to help you find more jobs, as well as help you create a resume and cover letter with the hot words and keywords relevant to the roles that you're applying to. A free source, way cheaper than obviously paying someone several $100s to do a resume for you when they're most likely using AI anyway. So check that out, as well as, like I mentioned, grabbing your free download down below. Thank you so much for tuning in again, and for sharing these videos and liking and subscribing and coming back every week. I truly appreciate it. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.